intro puppy. Ah! Intro. Well, it needs it. I'll tell you the story in the next video.
Yeah, you were telling us.
All right, because believe me, I won't forget. All right, so what I have here, and I didn't do anything with the weekend over the collar. I did not say I need to rush and start seeing what level of neck it can feel. I can't even say that with a straight face. Can you envision me standing around doing that, Summer?
No,
No.
for sure not.
But I did nothing so that I could intro it as a clean slate. With that shepherd, I had to do it because that's a 7-year-old dog. Oh, we got a dog called Dr. Cox about getting that dog neutered. No, it isn't neutered. And no, I didn't know until it pulled up. At which point I loudly exclaimed, as I'm sure the neighbors can just, it's not neutered.
OMG.
All right, come on. Brian and Vicky are like, who cares? All right, but what I'm saying to myself, you guys, I've got my IQ on, and I'm just using this, you guys, because this is this is how I intro it with puppies. It's a weaker pager, and we could do Greg's collar, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to call that Bulldog. I'm going to do two things. I'm going to page it, and then I'm going to move. There, you need to sit there that way. Alright, so this dog is completely naive to the collar. So, and I will tell you one like this. I mean, he's already showing a little bit of aggressive tendencies. Get that, look at Molly. And that's when I want to introduce the collar. That's what I say to you guys at home. You need to introduce the collar. And with puppies like this, you know, and that was the video I made. They're so malleable. I mean, they're so open to suggestion. If you're such a bad trainer that you can't, Summer's like, oh boy, she's on.
Go.
You know, get a puppy to figure out that pager's you. I tell you, you got yourself a problem. So that's where I kind of say I want to interject myself. And I don't mean in a bad way. I just want to appear. Let me see if I can call Birdie psychically one time. Apparently not. Okay, because listen, you guys, I'm thinking of doing a new segment where I'm this character that's a pet psychic. Not looking too good.
People will go for it.
I know, but if I can't do it, it isn't going to work. All right, so what I want to do, I always want to be behind the dog, and this is what I say, you guys, it needs to be a heightened reality. So, Rocco! And I don't know if Summer had the
Stay
camera
with you.
on it, but it was a very minor just bounce in my direction. What I'm saying to myself right now is my job is to factor her out of the equation. She's already scooting up to the bush. I don't even remember that bush being here like 2 days ago, do you? It's new. Look at it.
It's our new bush that wasn't there last week.
It was not there. All right, look. So that's what I'm saying to myself. So yeah, you just stay there.
All right.
Yeah, you stay there. I'm saying to myself, I need a height. Rocco! Rocco! And don't kid yourself that I can just turn it with the pager. But again, I'm doing everything. Part of what I'm doing right there, you guys, in between, is I am Rocco! Good boy, good boy, good boy, good. I'm gonna tell you what he's looking for. Billy Joe Armstrong Birdie. Birdie Joe Armstrong, that's what he's looking for. Birdie Joe Armstrong.
Birdie Joe Armstrong.
Oh, no.
That's
They use these
hilarious.
for hunting dogs. You watch, Brian. He can find that other dog. Come on. Oh, that's. Oh.
There he goes.
Molly's keeping going over there. So remember, I'm thinking heightened reality. Rocco! Rocco! Good. So I'm saying to myself, you better make it a little taller. And I'm telling you where I got the height and reality thing, because that's what James Patterson writes. Look at all these love books.
I know. They're in the video.
James
It's pretty
Patterson
cool.
writes in height and... Rocco! Yeah, so I'm going to tell you what I'm doing right there. I'm turning it with the pager. The pager's going to have a slight head turn. These people that don't seem to be able to get the dog to understand the pager maybe don't understand that. All right, come on. And we're talking a completely clean. This dog came in, Wendy come in summer Friday. Morning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And I think maybe...
These love bugs are following us.
All our grass is these big rabbits that live out here. All right, so I'm getting ready. I'm not going to do it without my tree. I'm saying to myself, puppies are very impressionable. I better make the first impression. I'm telling you, all these trees and everything since this rain, that wasn't like that before.
Trees were not here last week. Who's planting trees?
I want to do a thing today where we draw from above, and we've got to get that drone. Oh, I think Greg said he bought one for one of his clients.
Is that what the drone is? I'm not even sure what that is. It films from above?
Yeah, it flies. What we need is we need that intern you were talking about, but one that's super tech savvy. That can fly. Do you see how from above you could?
Yeah.
And that's what I want to do for today's drawing video. Where if you were above, where are you mapping out where this dog gets the pager?
Right.
I'm trying to make the world this big place. I want it to happen not always close to me. If I make it happen close to me in the beginning, I can help I'm doing that to help the dog understand that's me. But I want to help it understand me is way over there. Me is way over there.
Right.
But see, there's his BFF.
Oh, yeah.
Height and reality. Rocco! So what I'm already able to do is snap its head around with the pager. It's almost unbelievable. Summer's like, this is unbelievable. And I promise, I did already condition that shepherd. But this one I just let go, and I just now took that purple collar off. And I hope you guys liked his movie, because I'm going to tell you, he's going to have about 500 more feature films before he leaves this place. I already showed him to my friend Breck that wanted to get a DOGO. Of course he wants him. I said,
Oh, he probably loves him. He's beautiful, too.
Rocco! And what I'm getting, and even though, and this is what I'm saying, and I know you guys are saying to yourself, well, that's not really harnessing the momentum. In this initial stage with a puppy, I don't have any leash or anything on him. I'm just saying to myself, come on. One, he's very, very greedy and hungry. He's very, very greedy. So I know that I've already got food drive in place. That hasn't been tainted. With that black shepherd, the people told me, and I've got a video about it. I told him I did from like 2 years ago. I don't just make this stuff up. Where the one thing they train it to do is make it sit and wait for its food. So we're going to make a video about that if that's what you're going to do with the dog, you might as well just shoot yourself in the foot, because, if that's what you did and this was the outcome, that's not good. I'll tell you what's good. Okay. All right, look, so come on, let's see what else grew while we were gone. Oh my God, the magic forest. So I'm not
Where'd
doing
all
anything.
of this come from?
What this dog will eventually learn, that if it watches me close enough, it sees my predictable, and I want to be predictable. I asked Helen too about that. I started running Helen through. I hope I didn't delete those messages from Mark with all the questions. I couldn't remember all of them, but I just ran some of them through Helen, like the handler should ever, never act erratically. And she said, true. She doesn't know there's anything other than that, because I said, these people jump around and do all this stuff. She doesn't even know what that is. She didn't know what I was talking about. All right, look, I'm getting ready to get some momentum. I'm going to harness it if I can. Rocco! Now, you want to be... Listen, did my bulldog abandon me? I'm going to make my bulldog appear. Now, you know what? If Summer's like... All right, I just figured it out, because the psychic dog show will be fake. Just like everyone knows Miranda's fake.
All right.
I don't know if I can
That's what I was thinking.
like her, but Birdie!
You can. We can do it. All you got to do is
and then,
draw your lips bigger than they actually are.
And then these. Or I just have a different persona.
Yeah.
I'm a communist.
You
All
can
right,
do.
no, just stare at that. I'm going to make that bulldog appear. So, you see, we have to do it all. Like my character
The
would have
magic
to-
show.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like Michael Carbonaro. I
Oh,
have
he's
this thing
good. I
behind my
watched
back.
him for the first
I'm
time.
going to make my bulldog appear.
Here
And
it
so I'm
comes.
busy keeping their eye here.
Yeah.
They don't see that I got the thing back here. But watch. I will make my bulldog appear.
That dude's good. I watched him for the first time over the
I'm
weekend.
in love with Michael Carbonaro.
Yeah, because I remember you saying that. I was like, this must
kinda
be
like
the guy
the-
he's
It's kind of
cool.
like the Woody Allen thing. Not that Michael Carbonaro isn't cute, but just, you know, to be so in love with the world where there's people like that, he's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, it just, you know, and he's so deadpan. You know, I mean, we totally have to be like him if we're going to do the prank things.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Oh, we can do
they're all
it.
buying it hook, line, and sinker.
We could do it.
They're buying it hook, line, and sinker. So anyway, we'd have to, you know, obviously we're going to have to get the Bart balloon collars because no one's going to buy this show with these big things. You know, we're going to have to get the Bart balloon collar so no one can see it. And then on the show, they always wear these bandanas, you know, advertising, you know, like that says Kimberly Goddard bullies my mommy. Oh my God, what's going on back there? We're definitely going to have to get some Amdro. All right, look. I'm going to make my
Is
little
he-
bulldog.
Oh, your bulldog's next to you.
That's a
You mean our other one?
Ah!
Our little...
Rocco! I'm going to tell you, it's very,
Magic.
watch out, don't go that way. Ah!
Careful. The thorns.
It's very important. There's two things. It's very important, and it's very easy if you go about it the right way, and especially in this little corn maze we got going on back here, to help them understand this has nothing to do. Rocco! With me being able to see you. I'm going to make my bulldog appear.
Oh.
Yeah, because I can tell you who's going to play the bulldog from another planet. We'll change it. On the show, we'll call him Alf.
Alf?
Yeah, there used to be this TV show, Alf. Oh, yeah, at the time I thought it was the funniest thing ever.
With the,
Oh, it's on YouTube. I'll show it to you. But Alf
I think
looks
I've
like that.
seen it.
You know, no. I'll tell you what Alf looks like. All right, so I'm looking to harness momentum.
Mm-hmm. Fired up.
I'll tell you when you're going to add the nick. Not yet, but when you did. Oh, let me see if I can call him psychically. Rocco! And I do the yay thing. I don't like yes because I don't like anything that's kind of got an S sound on it with dogs. All right, I'm going to harness that momentum if he keeps going. Oh, you know what I see? I see a little dog that likes to go hunting in the woods because I'll tell you what's in there. I've seen it now like 3 days in a row, a big rabbit. So where there's one rabbit, there's not just one rabbit.
Babies.
You never heard of the lone rabbit. The lone wolf, maybe, not the lone rabbit. So I don't know. I mean, they must just hide. I hope to God there's a thicket or something in there. All right, look. Rocco! Rocco! There's our neighbor.
Yeah, they got something going on over there.
Anyway, so that, you know, that's a, what are they doing?
Let's go up there and start filming through the fence.
What? You saw?
Like, welcome to Pence. The show's going on.
I like their birdhouse. That's what we need.
Yeah, a custom birdhouse.
That was like a log cabin. See it?
Let me see. Oh yeah, theirs is cute.
They have a whole biker thing going on. All
We can make
look,
that.
I'm gonna get that DOGO and that Rocco.
They're gonna come.
Rocco! And there was a slight, oh my God, this bulldog's just crazy. Oh my God, Birdie's going to their house. Come on, let's distance ourselves from him. Stay there, your dog. No.
We don't know nothing about it. Look. Yeah, we need a little trail or a little path. Walk path.
And just cut,
Yeah, this.
and then cut us some kind of trail through the middle.
I think it'll be really cool. I know.
Unless we can find someone that was in the Army or something. Better yet, the Army Corps of Engineers. All right, I got momentum. Rocco! Get up against that. Good. Rocco! Okay, because the problem was you were moving. It's fine, though, and that's something you're going to have to work with, guys, if you have someone that follows you around with the camera everywhere. Because I tell Summer, films my every move. The opposite, and she already figured out, because when I was a kid, stop filming.
Stop filming.
Filming. I think every, God, that would make a hilarious episode.
Oh my God.
I mean, we definitely need to do the, reaction to the old videos, because I can find some. I'll find some.
Really got it, because those would be a big hit on the show.
I'm finna get my bulldog, watch. I'm finna get my bulldog.
Tell your dad to send some so we can upload them to the show.
Well, or just the reaction to like some of my early ones.
You can
or I'm like,
reenact them.
Robot Kelly, now you make it walk.
The dog.
Well, me, I was just, I didn't have the same persona.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Oh, no, but that's what people
That's
did.
what's
They go
great.
back and look at their old videos.
Yeah.
And then they laugh and laugh. Anyway, like I said, this is my suggestion of how to introduce the collar. I have seamlessly, and I don't know why I like that word interjected, but I have seamlessly interjected that collar into my relationship with this dog. Rocco! Taking a treat is the end of the exercise. I mean, we definitely need to get something. There could be skunk apes. I totally want to get a path in there and get some kind of little fort. I did have a fort when we were a kid.
Yeah, they're fun.
It was in the basement. I mean, I don't really know how much fun it was. It was in the basement of our house.
You and your brothers, or just you did?
Well, that was me, my brother, and sister, and I don't think I've ever told you guys this story. Brian and Vicky don't know that story. I was only like 6 years old. My dad had been, and I don't think they called it deployed back then or whatever, to Vietnam. So, I mean, of course that's going to be devastating to any family. So my dad took my mom and the 3 kids and moved us to this small town. If I can even remember the name of the town, if you said it wasn't even there anymore, I've got to ask my dad what the name of that town was, and God help me, they don't see the show.
Where was it?
Have the same memories. Anyway, it was just this small town where his parents lived. That was our only really family in case, God forbid, something happened to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What else can you do? Is, leave your wife and kids with the only family there is. Because I'll tell you who was coming back from Vietnam right and left. Not helicopter pilots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll tell you who was getting shot down right and left. So, anyway, I don't know what the point of this story was. Was it with the
You
stop
guys
filming?
moved.
Oh, well,
You had
we
a
had
fort.
The fort. We had the fort. So, as like a gift or whatever, God, please let me get this address from my parents so we can. The house is probably still there. It was like a scary, those kind of stairs that just go way down into a dark, scary basement. Yeah, the fort was down there. I don't know. Somehow I want to put the fort.
So it was a spooky fort?
Look, Brian and Vicky are like, we are so disturbed by this story.
Spooky fort.
Yeah, I mean, it was like the scary kind of stairs where, if you fell, and it was probably one of those kind of basements.
Fall into a dungeon.
All the time, but I mean, I do remember something about, it flooding, but anyway, that's where we were supposed to play. Rocco! So, that's what I'm trying to say now. After I got the initial stage of him understanding. I'm finna get my bulldog. You know, understanding that Pager's me. Now I do want to tap into the momentum. It is going to be different with a bigger dog. With a puppy, these things are not known for their, you know, well, I don't know. They probably do have a lot of endurance. See, now if I would have said I'm going to cyclically call the bulldog, I realize it's where I'm not, you know, I'm off cue. Rocco! And I'm going to tell you, the timing that I hit the pager, it actually ended up being a little after the fact. I actually think the slingshot was already muscle memory. My bulldog is going off in the woods. Do you see that?
Yeah, on their trail. They have their own trail back there.
I'm going to tell you.
Who's about to come out of the woods?
And I'm going to tell you why he came out of the woods. Because I got him with the nick. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I don't want him in the woods.
And we're not in there.
But you know, that's what I'm saying to myself now. My job when we came out here was to help this dog understand between there and here that pager's me communicating. What do you think, Summer? Did I do my job?
I think you did a pretty good job.
Summer's my biggest fan, but still.
I'll tell
I'm
you.
not able to fake this, but yeah, I think I should have the fake pet psychic persona. That might get us more views.
We need to ask the viewers what they think you should do.
We just do it.
Yeah.
If it's a flop, it's a flop. They do say that in YouTube Creator Academy.
If it's a flop, it's a flop.
Well, yeah, try new things. You know what I mean? If
Yeah.
it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
If it doesn't, it doesn't.
You know, they had
Next.
these one guys. Oh, my legs are just shredded from these two puppies.
Yeah.
Remember the one I told you they were trying a live audience?
Yeah.
You know, those guys that were behind the desk
Yeah.
and how it just didn't work for their format.
Right.
Amanda thinks we should get canned laughter, though. Look, and I got some distance. And I'm going to bide my time. I didn't call him. I went back to, this is what I would consider, this is how Kelly's neutral. If he goes back after that dog, I'm going to try to harness the momentum. And how could he not? How did Skylar even find us again?
Pretty.
All right, watch.
Oh, little Skylar lately is something.
Oh, he loves to come down here. I'm going to move towards Skylar and see if I can get him off of him. Rocco! If you didn't believe me before, I had one treat left to show you.
Zigzagged and everything.
Love you guys. Bye.